Mike here from Need to Achieve at NTAGameGuides.com, bringing you a very detailed guide of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies Tower of Babble. My partner was Anabolic Locust. The very first thing you need to do is go on to solo mode and accumulate 15,000 credits and put them in your bank. That goes for your partner as well. Please search for how to use the bank if you are unsure. Let us begin. Make sure one of you gets to 1,000 credits to open the bank and the other guy needs to build the turbine. The turbine parts are on the chair, in the middle and at the back near the bookcase. Once the turbine has been built, make sure you keep one zombie alive and both people need to pick up a turbine. Keeping one zombie alive is very important, but please note that the zombie may die randomly. This has happened to me several times before. The way I found to keep the zombie alive is to make sure one of you stays at this location until necessary. Once you are absolutely sure that one zombie has remained, it is time for you to use your turbine to get out of the door and head towards the bank. So step 1 was build the turbine and collect 1,000 credits. Step 2 is to get to the bank. Turning back on yourself, running through the mist. There is a patch of lava very soon. Basically wait until the gremlin has finished scratching your face, then jump across it. Okay, so the next step is to collect money from the bank. So obviously when you run back to town, use the 1,000 credits, use the grenade to blow up the door, go in and withdraw all of your money. There's nothing else special to do at the town, so make your way to the diner, use some of the credits to open the door and hit the mystery box until you get EMP grenades. I happen to get it at the diner, which is kind of lucky, as you will already know. So if you don't get it at the diner, move on to where it next spawns and then basically just wait until you get it. Don't do anything else, keep your zombie alive and just collect the EMP grenade. The next important thing to do is to make sure you are satisfied with your weapons. Anything will do really, just make sure that you are satisfied with whatever you have. The next important step is to make your partner hit the mystery box, or find a weapon on the wall in one of the locations that he or she will be satisfied with. Anabolic Locust wasn't satisfied with what he had, so he had to go to the bank to withdraw any money that he had deposited originally, because he's a loser. Okay, so when your partner is happy, it's entirely up to you, but I went back to the bank to add the money in case we failed. This will in turn give you the potential to have another go. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is to go to the power to turn it on and then off again. Okay, so once at the power, you need to make sure you've got 750 points to open the door. The next step is to find 3 things which will make the flick switch. A zombie hand, a circuit board and an actual handle itself. I don't find any because they're all in that room there. Anabolic Locust has found them all and put them together. You should still be on round 1 at this point, and also you need to make sure that you listen to this message from Maxis.
Excellent! You have freed it! But now you must turn off the power. An active power grid will disrupt all communications between us and make it impossible.
Do not turn off the power until his communication with you has ceased. That is very important. I'm about to show you the route to the pylon. Turning left at the power station, make your way down to here, follow the road and then enter this way. Keep going in, first left, stabbing stuff, first right, and then next left. And then you are underneath the pylon. If the zombie has died for whatever reason, it doesn't matter, you have made it underneath the pylon before round 2. Or during round 2, depends on how it goes. Okay, for the next part of the guide, you need to use your turbine as a pogo stick. No, you don't really. Anyways, the next part of this guide, as you can notice, I'm still on round 1, is because you're turning the power on, the electric guy, him, or whatever his name is, Avogadro, is now in the air. So when the lightning is above the pylon, as you can see in the video, shoot the zombie to give yourself the maximum potential for him to spawn. Follow this until he does spawn. I'm going to skip the video until he spawns. Okay, so now the Avogadro is going to spawn on round 6. No need to panic when he does spawn, but you need to make sure that you keep a zombie alive at the end of every round and wait for the lightning to be overhead before you kill it. Now for some very detailed information. The Avogadro has spawned to my right. Wait a second or so and you and your partner put down the turbines in these two corners. Where I did, and then in the far right corner. He runs off into the cornfield to get himself killed, but doesn't actually succeed, and I wait just inside so I avoid being hit by any of them little bastard gremlin things. And then you need to do some waiting. Do not kill the Avogadro with an EMP grenade until he is completely underneath the pylon, as you will see very soon. Meanwhile, keep your wits about you, make sure you're looking backwards, you're looking forwards, just kill the zombies, and as soon as he is in human form, I must stress human form, do not throw an EMP grenade on the floor if he is in a ball of lightning. He needs to be looking like a human being before you decide to throw an EMP grenade. Now, as soon as you know he's gone up, you should hear a little bit from Maxis. Now, what I am going to do is repeat the bit after the EMP grenade. Listen out, I'm not sure exactly what it says, but if you hear dialogue very similar to this, you know that Maxis has agreed and now you can get the achievement. Okay, so what you have done so far is put turbines down after the Avogadro has spawned. You haven't gone into the cornfields because you don't want to get attacked by gremlins. The Avogadro needs to be underneath the pylon when you use the EMP, and he also needs to be in a human figure before you chuck it. Now, for detailed information about the turbines. The turbines need to be placed underneath two separate lights. One of the lights Anabolic went to was at the town, I believe. And the location of that light, if you are running, which he did, he ran back past the power into the town and made his way back to the bus stop. En route to the bus stop, before leaving the town, there is lava. Just next to the lava is the lamp. You should see it flickering. They have a very distinctive look about them. They're not the same as any other lamp. For this achievement, I originally left my turbine at the pylon. That isn't right. So at the end of whichever round you make the Avogadro shoot up inside the pylon, you need to put both turbines at light sources. So that zombie was the last one. He comes running back because Anabolic Locust has sprinted and he thought I would be an easy target and hits me twice. I panic like hell. I then got myself into a spin and waited for my partner to tell me that he was at one of the light sources. He told me when he was there, and we got really annoyed because we thought, oh damn, it's been glitchy, it hasn't worked. So then I shot the zombie and then ran to the nearest light source. Follow me. Pick up your turbine. Exit the cornfield from the right hand side. Turn left and not right. You'll know you're on the right path because you might get burnt by this. Oh, there's a big crack on the floor. Follow the crack. Obviously try and stay off it while the little gremlins are on your face. The next thing you need to do is this light here. You and your partner coordinatedly put down the turbines and then Bob's your uncle. Pop achievement, but you won't see it as this was all recorded on theatre mode. Thank you very much for watching this guide. I very much appreciate likes, comments and subscribes. You know that, you've heard me say that before in different videos. Enjoy yourselves, get this achievement done. Hopefully I've been detailed. My name is Mike, his name is Anabolic Locust. Goodbye, thank you very much for watching.